Hello, this is Shazia, one half of two Shazias. And I'm going to put a snippet out there as we're getting ready to post this weekend about sisterhood on our podcast. And I was just thinking about two women that I have met within a 6-month time frame, and we instantly clicked, within seconds. One is a relationship life coach, and she does cupping, so she does a lot of holistic medicine. And she's Muslim. She also teaches religious studies. And I went to one of her lectures, and she was prolific, the way she spoke, the way she demanded the attention in the room, and everybody was just mesmerized by her as she spoke, but very calm. And you wanted to listen to her. And she explained everything in detail. And then she went into this thing about self-care, which blew me away because I've never heard in my lifetime an adult Muslim woman ever preach about self-care. And to me, to us in the South Asian community, it doesn't come easy. And she's going on about self-care, about mental illness, about how we need to take care of ourselves, and we should make it a priority. And she goes, if you ever get stuck anywhere, reach out to me and I'll guide you. So I was like, wow. I went home and I thought about her, and I do listen to her and I follow her on social media. But I have a really good friend who, is very involved in her religious classes. And I've seen a true change in my friend as well. So I'm thinking, here's this woman who's actually looking out for another woman, and preaching to us about self-care. That made me think so much about sisterhood, that if every woman or every other woman would stop and look out for one another, what we could achieve, as women, as humans, as individuals. Then 6 months later, just recently, I met another wonderful young lady. She's from Korea. She's my Pilates instructor, and we clicked instantly as well. And I went to one of her introductory Pilates classes, and I loved it. And I told her, hey, you're really helping me out and everything. And she says, okay, well, take the classes and, we'll do it. And we kind of went back and forth, and a couple of reasons, I wasn't able to take the class. So she texts me and she goes, Shazia, I need you to do this for yourself because you deserve it. Because she goes, I see you do for others all the time. She goes, come to the classes, help yourself, help your body, get better, get stronger. And this is someone that I've just met in a 2-month period, and she is a phenomenal Pilates coach. If anybody's interested in classes, please DM me, message me, and I will give you her information. But she noticed that about me, and not a lot of women put a lot of effort or thought into that someone is struggling, and let me see how I can help this person. So when women do that, it speaks volumes. When women rise to the occasion and look beyond themselves and they help someone else, I don't care where you're from. I don't care what culture you're from. I don't care who you are, what your profession is. When you pause and think about somebody other than yourself, and especially if it's a female, then you know what? You have taken that step to sisterhood. That's how I feel about it. All right. Until next time. Bye.